light your candle, calls the mama. I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man of great experience. I know you got another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid. I'm gonna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so you can place your hand with me. Wasn't come along and down by the dozen. I ain't nothing but twisted love. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, calls her mama. I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Yeah, all the hand and I. Oh, baby. Baby, here I am, a man on your scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I forgot some good old loving, and I got some more in store. When I get through throwing on you, you gotta come running back for more. Those are run along and down by the dozen. I ain't nothing but touch no love. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, calls her mama. I'm sure all the hand and I gets around. Oh, all the hand and I. Oh yeah, 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 Wasn't long and down by the dozen. I ain't nothing but tens and loving. Hey, little babe, let me light your candle, calls her mama. I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Yeah, so all the hand and I. Oh yeah, baby, a good love man. Baby, oh, good love man. I need good love man. I get my hand, oh
Backwater bride, white leather hide, head soaked in mud and gin. A full rusty moon, a hellfire lagoon, set for a masterpiece of sin. Dawn's of glory, our love land, sweet surrender with the rifle in your hand. Sign of sorrow, we've been wielding 6 ways on Sunday with a devil on your trail. Break the sun blues, break down the blues. Backwater bride, white leather hide, head soaked in mud and gin. A full rusty moment, a hellfire moon, sent for a masterpiece of sin. Joys and glory, and no name. Sweet surrender when we laugh again. Six days on Sunday with a
gonna satisfy. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. To my eyes, can't you see that open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah. You know it's true, girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah. Come on. Look into my eyes. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah. Look into my eyes. Oh, would I lie to Trust me, baby. Would I lie to you? I wanna see you night and day. Would I lie? Tell you that I'm here to stay. Would I lie to you? Think I'd give my love away? Yeah. Would I lie? That's not the kind of game I play. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine. This heart of mine, deep in my heart. Woo! Into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah. You know it's true, girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah. Would I lie to you, baby? Into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh yeah. You know it's true, girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah.
There we go. Good evening, everyone. Hello, how are you all? Just been on the chat line with you all, and apparently there's a big red button on your screen. I know nothing about that. All I know is we have updated the program that plays the quiz or runs the quiz for us, because I certainly don't run it. So I don't know. I don't know what that. It must have something to do with the new software. A lot of people are getting the red button. And what happens? It just, when you tap it, it says you're registered. Thank you, Mans, is the update. So when you tap it, it just says you're registered. So we've got 18 teams playing tonight. I'm Justin, if you're new, coming at you live from Adelaide, where it's just gone 7 o'clock, 7:30 your time. Wait, daylight saving, when's that happening? Is that next week? It's not tonight, is it? Surely. So it looks like everyone's ready to go. Shane's got an invalid ticket still happening. We have updated the system now. Jump out of the app and jump back in and try again, Shane. I think that's the only thing I can recommend. Good evening, Fiona. Yeah, just jump out of the app, reopen the app. You've obviously got YouTube open. You guys can all hear me all right. Hope you're doing well. Announcement, I spoke to the powers that be at Time Out Entertainment discussing moving it to another night. Josh is doing a live venue on a Tuesday. I've got a few live venues coming up in Adelaide, just some fill-ins. So I was hoping to move it to a Wednesday. but the numbers are pretty low. We've been well below 30 for the last month. So we have 2 more online quizzes to go. Now, we said this last year. We wrapped it up. We thought, that's it. Thanks for playing, everyone. 2 years of online quiz. And then Omnicron came back. A lot of you obviously just love doing the online. I mean, with the price of petrol at the moment, let's just do online quiz. We're going to save thousands. Now, we want to encourage... Oh, Shane's in. And daylight savings ends in a fortnight, unless, of course, you live in Queensland, which is... What's daylight saving? Yeah, so that's great. So I think everyone's in now. I just want to check that I've got all teams. It's looking pretty good. I've got 17 teams, so maybe there's one team still missing, not sure. Or maybe someone just didn't show up, or they're just going to be a bit tardy. Nick Smuts has got an invalid ticket, but use the caps on entering the code where I never used to have to. Oh, so now it's case sensitive, is it? I don't know. This is all new to me. I don't even get to see the red button. You guys are talking about a red button. As long as there's no Russian words written below it, we're fine. It's too soon for those jokes. All right, so I'm just going to go through the intro then. Red buzzer not working. What does that mean? Let's just kick some things off and see if things do start working. I'm loving the chat line, though. So Nixon Mutts, let us know if you do get on, because you were on the chat line early tonight. So, guys, I think you've all done this before, but you basically need to make sure that, well, your buzzer's working and that you're signed in. All right, Nick Smuts is in. And make sure you got the red dot in YouTube. So you can see along the bottom there, the live button must be red. If it goes grey, you just click on it and it jumps you to live. So you know you're live. So any other issues, just let us know on the chat line. We've got 7 rounds tonight. It was a very close one last week. No prizes, of course, so no need to cheat or do anything like that. We will be testing your speeds right now as we get into it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about ready to start. Let's have a look at the teams. There they are. There's the teams. There's the numbers anyway. Right, so let's test the speeds, ladies and gentlemen. Practice round. Here we go. Right, so no cheating or colluding, folks. Anyone caught cheating, we boot you off the internet for at least a week. No, we don't. But there's no prize at the end of this, so the points don't matter. It's like a visa for 2019 or 2020 or 2021, really. So the points don't matter. So we're just having fun, so don't cheat. Let's test your speeds now. So we're looking at the speeds on your handheld device compared to your YouTube clock. So we're comparing the clocks. What sort of delay do you have between YouTube and your handheld device? If you've got a 4 to 5 second delay, that's all right. You hit B on that one. If it's pretty instant, 1 to 3. So we're rolling now. We have the pin up on the screen. That's new. There's the pin for anyone who still needs it. 15 seconds on the clock here. So we're just looking at the... yeah, you're all pros. I recognise all these team names. WW's back. The Average Joes. All right, so let's have a look at the delays. Pretty good. One team didn't get in. 2 teams 4 to 5. 2 teams 6 to 8 second delay. 13 of you looking pretty fast. And remember, it's not my fault. The screen's looking different. I have different things on the screen, so this is going to be an interesting one. And yeah, sorry to say, but we've got 2 more. So tonight and then next Tuesday night, the regular time, we're going to do the very last one. And we could bring it back depending. But let's hope we don't have to bring it back because of a damn pandemic or a World War III. All right, 7 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty much all multiple choice except for the spell it out round. And each round has 10 questions. Round 1, 25 points for the correct answer, minus 5 points for the incorrect answer. Question number 1, where is my beer? I gave the wife my bank card and no beer. If she comes back with new shoes, I'm going to cry. Let's get into it. Who directed the 1986 movie Platoon? Classic movie, not a comedy. James Cameron, John Hughes, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, or Oliver Stone? Tom Berenger, Willem Dafoe, Charlie Sheen was in it. And everyone's in, 13 people getting the points. The other 5 not. Oliver Stone is the correct answer. I just want to see what people went for. I'm just curious. I thought some Martin Scorsese fans, James Cameron, Titanic, Oliver Stone, Platoon, 1986. Which motorcycle company has the logo there on your screen? Is that Aprilia, Ducati, Honda, or Yamaha? Does anyone ride a bike with this logo on it? Is it located on the petrol cap? Haven't got a clue. Motorbikes with speakers impress me. 8 people getting it right. Trick question. That's the Yamaha logo. It's a Japanese multinational corporation, of course, based in Japan with a very wide range of products and services. Doesn't tell me anything about that logo, though, but that's the Yamaha logo. Well done to the 8 that managed to get the points. How many seats are in the House of Representatives of the Australian Federal Parliament? Here are your options all over the place. How many seats in the House of Reps of the Australian Federal Parliament? 20 seconds on the clock. Drinking water for now. The Zigbirds are back at the Rye RSL. JK. Team also named Borton, Tassie School of Rona. Everyone's in. Wow, only 4 people getting it for the politics. 151 seats. Too many. Which of these countries has not hosted the Summer Olympics? Let's bring out the flags. There they are. 4 flags for you. One of those countries has not hosted the Summer Olympics. Most should get in with the points pretty easily on this one. Bean team, haven't got a clue. And my team is also named Ball. Everyone in with 1 second left on the clock. So the first flag there is Belgium, Antwerp in 1920. Sweden was C, Stockholm in 1912. Mexico City in 1968. That was B. India has not hosted a summer nor a winter. But they have been doing some bids, I believe. A commissaire is an official judge in what sport? A commissaire. Excuse my French. I think it's French. Commissaire. Badminton, cycling, gymnastics, or swimming? Seconds. Stooges are back. TI. It's a small field today, 18 teams. Cycling is the correct answer. Commissaire is the generic term for an official in competitive cycling, approximately equivalent to umpires or referees. Your tire's not pumped up enough. Geography. On which Hawaiian island is Honolulu located? The birthplace of Nicole Kidman. On which Hawaiian island is Honolulu located? Hawaii, Hawaii, Maui, or Oahu? Just Restos, Titanic. Haven't got a clue. Hugh's not playing tonight. My team is also named Ford. Haven't got a clue. Everyone's in. Oahu is the correct answer. Honolulu, of course, the largest city in the state of Hawaii. Which of these app icons belong to a game? You've probably got most of these on your phone. Which of these app icons actually belong to a game? The others don't. Four to choose from. It's too soon to call where you're going to be placed in this quiz, Fiona. We've only had 8 questions. In fact, we're doing the 8th question now. I think it's been a low-scoring round. All right, so we got Facebook there. What's B? Is it telling me the game is a mobile trivia app? C is called QuizUp. Shazam's on the end there for finding out your tracks. It looks like Tetris is B, and C is Quiz Up, a mobile game developed by Iceland-based. It's a trivia app or something. You've probably all got it. Pictured there, famous person. Who is it? She got out at a good time. Heidrun Bloom, Monica Griffin, Angela Merkel, or Katharina Reich? Yes, Angela Merkel, the Chancellor of Germany, retired in 2005. Everyone getting the points. Oh, what was B on the app? Tetris, isn't it? I feel like B was Tetris. It just looks like Tetris, but the notes don't tell me. Double points question now. W points, 50 points up for grabs. Have a listen to this. Who's the artist? Oh, hit go.
I suppose they could be true. All about love and what it can do to you.
I hope you're not using that D app for Shazam. Beagle Sharky, and the song is A Good Heart. Murray wants to see the speeds. There they are. Oh, they're looking different. Look at that. I think that's Marnes, isn't it? 4.19 seconds. And then team name is Bort, 4.91 seconds. Yes, Marnes, you were the fastest on that one. Getting an even 50 points. Look at that. The screen looks different. Me likey. Last question of the round. How many of your points are you prepared to gamble away? The last question. What is it? Is it geography? Is it pop quiz? Let's just say it's pop quiz. Test Eagles, Rosebud. Let's just say it's a gaming question. It's a gaming question, folks, for the last one. Who is my brother? Here are your options. Antonio, Luigi, Macario, or Reno. Lost Macario. Test Eagles. Who is that? With a big M on his red hat. Looks like he's about to jump onto some mushrooms. That's Mario and his brother, of course, Luigi. That brings us to the end of the round. Who won our first round on our second to last online quiz? The round winners tonight. Look, different format. TI, 375 points in the leaderboard, but did anyone else score that? No, they didn't. TI leading by 45 points. How good's my maths? Nix and Mutt's Bean team in second place. And everyone's on the top screen there. Look at that. Let's hope we go out with a bang next week. Test Eagles, Ken Barron's an equal 17th place at this stage. So that is our full leaderboard, all on the one screen. Let's get into round two. Round two is 100 points per correct answer, maximum -20 for incorrect answer. The points reduce as the clock counts down. The house in my background's gone quiet, so that might mean that they've gone to the bottle-o. I'm not an alcoholic. In which movie was this song featured? Have a listen. We're after the movie that featured this song.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me.
So it's Shrek. That's the song by the Monkees, When I Saw Her Face, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on the chat line, but everyone except for one team getting it right. What language did the Romans speak? Arabic, Dutch, English, Greek, or Latin? Or F, whatever language they wanted to speak, because they owned the place. Oh, well done, Fiona, making it the top 20 tonight. Some nights it's easy to do, some nights it's hard. I, for one, love Roman numerals. Said it before. 16 people getting it. They spoke Latin. Oh, Life of Brian has the answer. What did the Romans ever give us? Where is the Giant's Causeway? Pictured there, Giant's Causeway. Is it in Croatia, Northern Ireland, Peru, or Scotland? Interlocking columns. They look a bit hexagonal. Just Rosebud and the Titanic swim team. Nick Smuts wants Speedio or Speedos, perhaps. Let's get the Speedos out. Northern Ireland is the correct answer. There's 40,000 interlocking basalt columns located in the northeast of Northern Ireland. Let's have a look at the speeds for Nick Smuts. And yes, 1.57 seconds on the clock. The fastest for that one by 0.1 of a second, I think. I don't do decimals. Milton Friedman was a leading name in which field? Milton Friedman, or Friedman. Art, biology, economics, sport. Milton. This was on TV the other night. Milton Friedman was a leading economist. He actually got a Nobel Prize for economic sciences for his research on consumption analysis, monetary history and theory, and the complexity of stabilization policy. Speaking of consumption, I'm still on the waters here. We're not going any further without beer now after this one. It's very hot here in Adelaide. Who won the 2018 Gold Logie? 2018, was it Grant Denyer, Tracy Grimshaw, Dave Hughes, or Carl Stefanovic? J.K. Aaron, Test Eagles. Survey says. Haven't got a clue. Survey says Grant Denyer as the host of Family Feud. He's hosted a few, actually, old young Grant Denyer. He's been a lot. As of December 2021, how many times has the Australian women's cricket team won the World Cup? Your options 2, 4, 6 or 8 times. The Australian national women's cricket team. How many times? 17. Oh, 17 people with the incorrect answer. 1 got the correct answer. Who was that? Hope Tavern. Well done. Getting the 75 points, and everyone else lost all those points. The Australian national women's cricket team competes internationally, blah, blah, blah. They've won it 6 times, more than any other country. 1978, 1982, 88, 97, 2005, and 2013. Popular answer was just 2 times or 4 times. What does the I stand for in CSIRO, as in sugar? Industrial, Information, Installation, or International? CSIRO helped come up with Wi-Fi. Hope Island Tavern. I bet they've got a beer right now. Haven't got a clue where my beer is. CSIRO, Commonwealth Scientific Industrial Research Organisation, the independent Australian federal government agency responsible for scientific research, and yes, they helped with the creation of Wi-Fi technology. Which country knocked England out of the 2018 World Cup of Football? Which country knocked England out of the 2018 World Cup? Belgium, Croatia, France, or Serbia? Geez, 4 years ago now. It was a semi-final. It was Croatia. Who was fast with that? TI. Croatia 2-1 in the semi-final. 2 to go for this round. Who made the first solo flight from England to Australia? Was it Amelia Earhart, Bert Hinkler, Charles Lindbergh, or Charles Kingsford Smith? The first solo flight from England to Australia. Zigbert's giving us some thought. Oh, 6 people getting it. Some tricky questions tonight. I certainly haven't flown into the Hinkler Airport in Australia before. Bert Hinkler, an Australian aviator, made the first solo flight 1928 into Australia. Well done to the 6 that got the points. Last question for the round. It's music. What is the next line of the song?
I've been angry and sad about things that you do. I can't count all the times that I told you the truth. And when you go,
It's a very well-known song. It's ABBA's Mamma Mia. The last line we heard there, and when you go, so the next line is when you slam the door. 17 people with the correct answer, bringing us to the end of round 2. RTI still leading. Let's have a look at the round winners first up. TI again. Well, they have to be leading. Unbelievable. TI, is there like 20 of you in the house all sitting around arguing over the correct answer? TI, let's have a look at the full scores now. We'll have a look at the round scores very quickly. JK Aaron's second place for that one. That's the round 2 scores. Full scores now. Everyone on the same screen. There we all are. One big happy family. TI leading. They've cracked 1,000 after 2 rounds. Nixon Mutts just 43 points shy of the 4 digits. Team name also named Bort in the top 3, just over JK Aaron. Test Eagles coming last now. School of Rona second last. Ken Behrens has jumped up into 10th place. There's the Stooges in 8th, just ahead of Haven't Got a Clue. Right, so should we continue without my beer, or what's going on here? This is thirsty work. You don't understand. I'm the only one doing the talking here. All right, fine, let's do Millionaire Ladder. That's the scores after 2 rounds. Round 3, Millionaire Ladder. As you get a correct answer, you climb the ladder. If you get it incorrect, you fall off the ladder. But you will stay on the safety nets. You won't fall below those. First question for Millionaire Ladder tonight. Of which political party am I a member? The Democrats, the Greens, the Liberals, or the Republicans? Test Eagle. They're looking for option E. Democrats. Bill Clinton. 18. Everyone getting it right. Everyone's onto the first rung of the ladder. How many dots are there on a pair of dice? You add them all up. How many dots on a pair of dice? Ten seconds on the clock. Wukaraka Wolves, Average Joes. The correct answer is 42, and 14 people getting it right. Curious to see who got in first, though. JK Aaron, 5.91 seconds. Had some dice in their hand and added them up very quickly. We've got the Facebook question now for you. Hope everyone saw it. What is the answer to this week's Facebook question? Did everyone see it? We're after a sport. A sportsman that was born in 1979. He's a Samoan. It's a bit of a clue. Must be rugby. No, he's a boxer. Elise Alex Lipai, a Samoan Australian former professional boxer. Everyone read the Facebook question. Which actor provides the voice for Shrek? 2 Shrek questions tonight. Will there be a third? Mike Myers, Brad Pitt, Robin Williams, or Owen Wilson? The Loungers playing tonight with some R&B time. 13 seconds left. Everyone got it. Mike Myers, the Canadian, doing the Scottish accent. And we've got quite a lot of teams in the 4th rung and just 4 in the 2nd rung now. Television, which actor replaced Charlie Sheen in the TV show 2.5 Men? Bonus point, why did they have to replace Charlie Sheen? Oh, numerous reasons. Nothing to do with cocaine or AIDS. Everyone got it. 18 people got it. Ashton Kutcher. Demi Moore's toy boy, I think. Who's this singer? Have a listen to this. It's a well-known singer. Mila Kunis' husband now, Fiona, with the update and the gossip. 13 people getting it right, and there are all the teams on the 6th safety net now. Guaranteed 300 points at the end of this round. Curious to see if anyone put Tina Turner. Yes! 4 people put Tina Turner. Man, she was sound and husky there. That's John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater Revival covering Icon Tina Turner's Proud Mary. John Fogerty still getting around? Prior to 1664, what is the former name of New York? Prior to 1664, what is the former name of New York? 24 seconds on the clock. Come in! Better not be a child. Oh my God. Fourteen people with the correct answer. New Amsterdam was renamed New York September 8th, 1664 in honor of the Duke of York, later James II of England, in whose name the English had captured it. Captured it. New Amsterdam. Well done for the 14 people getting a bit of history for you tonight. NRL. When did this team join the NRL competition? For our Queensland friends tonight. Hope you're doing well. Massive cleanups. And let's hope we get a lot of government support up there. Gold Coast Titans. When did they join the NRL comp? It was the Telstra Premiership. Making the largest run since 1999. There were 16 teams. 2007 was the year. 2 teams managed to get it. We've got 2 teams in the 8th rung with a chance to get to the top of the millionaire ladder. 2 teams still have a chance. 2 questions to go. Geography. What is the name of this island? So we've got the states and regions. Siracusa, Catania, Enna. Messina. Is it Baffin, Honshu, Madagascar, or Sicily? Trapani. It's got to be Sicily, surely. Yep, the largest island in the Mediterranean. It's been a crossroad of cultures for 3,000 years, it says here in the notes. And 18 people. So we still have 2 teams with a chance to get to the top of the rung. Yes, with the names there, it was a bit of a giveaway with the Italian words, wasn't it? Probably should have grabbed the mat without the words. Giving away the points tonight. In which mythology is Balder a God of light, joy, purity, beauty, innocence, and reconciliation. In which mythology is Balder a god of light, joy, purity, beauty, innocence, and reconciliation? An Egyptian god, a Greek god, a Persian god, or a Norse god? B-Team. It's a Norse god, Balder. And we got 2 teams that made it to the top of the millionaire ladder, picking up 500 points. Let's find out who they are. Well done. That does bring us to the end of round 3. It's Nixon Mutts and one other team. The computer won't say it. There's an update required there. Let's have a look at the round scores then. That'll tell us. Test Eagles, perfect round with Nixon Mutts. Now, this could change the top 3 leaderboard. Ken Behrens in second place on the millionaire ladder there, and the Zigberts did well. T.I. still managed to get 400 points, though. So what does that do to the overall scores after round 3? T.I. still in front, but Nixon Mutts, look at them getting closer. We now have 10 teams well above 1,000. And a lot of other teams making their way there soon. So, and at the bottom there, Rosebud now, 630. We had the Test Eagles down there before, didn't we? Oh, no, Tassie School of Rona were coming last, and now it's the Rosebuds. So it's a battle at the bottom, and it's a battle at the top. Round 4. Do we need to take a break? No, we don't. We don't need to take a break. We can just push on. Round 4, type it in. So the answers must be typed in. You guys know how it works. 100 points for the correct answer. You don't lose any points. Type them in. The first one, how many times has London hosted the Summer Olympic Games? Londoninium. We need a number between 0 and 20. Don't give us double digits on this one. Green team, Mars Average Joes. 5 seconds on my clock there. Running out of time. Yeah, 2 teams missed out. Make sure, do you have to hit that red button or something or submit? 2 teams missing out there. 1908, 1948, 2012. Correct answer being 3. What is the first letter of the country that only has a land border with South Africa? What is the only country that has a land border with South Africa? What does it start with? It's a tough round, this one, because multiple choice is gone. Answers all over the place. L is the correct answer for Lesotho. We've got N, Z, B, Z, S as an answer, and B, correct answer, Lesotho. 7 people did get it right with L. Well done. What are the 2 character initials of the actor who plays the character Andy Dufresne in the 1994 film The Shawshank Redemption? Classic film. Zululand, Zaire, Zambia. So we need the character initials of the actor. So what are the 2 character initials of the actor who plays the character Andy, the main dude? So we actually want the actor's initials here. So the character's Andy, what's his real initials? Shawshank Redemption, Stephen King book, I believe. Great movie. Tim Robbins was the actor that played Andy in the 1994 film Shawshank Redemption. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it. It's a classic. What is the first letter of the 4th most populated country in the world? What is the 4th most populated country in the world? What does their name start with? 10 seconds on the clock. Average Joe's. Indonesia's the correct answer. 6 people getting it right. Well done. Just curious to see what sort of letters we've got. A lot of the letter U, the letter B, the letter A. Few teams put I for India and took the points anyway with Indonesia. Well done. No, I don't know that. I don't know that. What is the median of the following data there? 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. We're after the median of the following data. Median is the value separating the higher half from the lower half of a data sample. Median house prices in South Australia, 600,000. You wouldn't be able to buy a cubby in Sydney for 600,000. That's what we're here for. 4 teams still need to get in. 3 teams missing out. 28 is the median number there. It's halfway between those other numbers. Well done if you got it. Maths question. What is the first letter of the capital of Spain? And it's not S. What is the capital of Spain? Everyone's in. A lot of people went for B. The rest went for M for Madrid. Oh, of course, Barcelona. Madrid was the correct answer. 16 people getting it. 2 people went for Barcelona. What is the first letter of the star sign that covers the period between August 23rd and September 22? Any playing tonight? Your birthday's between August the 23rd and September the 22nd. What star sign are you? We're after the first letter. Mars is. So Mars is a Virgo. I thought you were quite down to earth. We've got a few people that put A for Aries and L for Libra, and then everyone else, S for Sagittarius for the average Joes. Everyone else V for Virgo, and we've got 1 Virgo playing tonight. Maybe there's more. In which year was the Thredbo landslide that killed 18 people? We need a 4-digit number now. So if it's 1982, you'd put 1982, then hit submit. Which year was the Thredbo landslide that killed 18 people? Seconds on the clock. JK just got in, but only 5 people got it. Catastrophic landslide occurred at the village and ski resort of Thredbo, New South Wales, 30th of July, middle of winter, 1997. 2 ski lodges were destroyed, 18 people died. Stuart Diver was the only survivor. 1997, 5 people getting it right. 2 to go for the Type It In round. It's another movie, Wolf of Wall Street, based on a true story. Released in 2013, starring Leo and some Aussie chick from Home and Away. What are the 2 character initials of the director? Wolf of Wall Street. Nixon Mutz went for 1998. No points for either side, I'm afraid. 20 seconds on the clock. Wolf of Wall Street. Classic Leo, folks. One of his best, I reckon. Rosebud. Another movie worth checking out. Rosebud just missed out. Martin Scorsese, he's back, and this time he did direct it. Martin Scorsese, 2013, Wolf of Wall Street. Loves Leo. Last question for the Type It In round, then we will have a 5-minute break. Stephen Bradbury won a gold medal at the Winter Olympic Games in the short track event over a distance of how many metres? He wrote a book about it. It was an unlikely gold medal for Australia. It was the short track. How many metres was the short track? Back in 2002 it occurred. 10 seconds on the clock. Stooges, Bean Team, haven't got a clue. T.I., haven't got a clue. 4 seconds on the clock. That's our 18 teams and only 4 people getting it right. It's 1 kilometre, 1,000. Stephen Bradbury, that's when everyone else stacked it and he just came in to claim gold, I believe. It was a 1,000 metre race. Bringing us to the end of round 4. Well done, teams. Let's find out who the winners are of this round. It's Titanic Swim Teams with a perfect 1,000. Did anyone else do that? Let's have a look at the round scores now. Titanic Swim Team, 200 points above all the other teams for that round. Caloundra and Rosebud just managed to get 200 points for that round. Let's have a look what that's done to the scores, and we will have a 5-minute break. Here's the full leaderboard now for you. T.I. still lead. In fact, they've nudged away. Nixton Mutts in second. Titanic Swim Team third. The Zigberts in fourth. Well, you can see it. I don't need to read it out. We've just got the Rosebud Hotel just shy of 1,000. I'm sure that's going to change after the next round, which is the Jeopardy round. We'll take a 5-minute break. Go and grab another beer. If you've sent someone to the bottle, you've deserved it. You've earned it. So we'll have a 5-minute break. We'll see you back here in 5 for the Jeopardy round.
How long will I slide or separate my side? I don't.
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears.
legend of the phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to...
All right, we are back. Oh, that wasn't a very subtle fade out, was it? Yeah, thank you, Tracy, for those kind words on the chat. So you're going to be driving on the Hume next week, so you won't be able to join us for the last one. So tonight is your last one. And I'm glad to hear that Daz, Josh, and all the other hosts and myself have managed to keep you sane. Over 2 years we've been online quizzing. Look, the Time Out Entertainment guys said that they probably will resume it if needed. I'm keen to do some sort of a fundraiser thing online if we can organise something like that where, you know, maybe the proceeds can go towards flood victims or something, because, I mean, the online thing, it's big, it works, the technology's there now, and it is a lot of fun, and I'm more than happy to throw them together for free for a fundraiser event. So hopefully we can do a fundraiser event some stage throughout the year. Maybe it'll be like a Friday night, so it's more social with friends. But thank you, Tracy, for those kind words. And here we are. Hope everyone's back. Round 5, Jeopardy. Various topics. Choose your own risk factor. 0 to 100 points up for grabs. It's up to you, though, how many points you'd like to win or lose. And the first one, it's a spelling one. Spelling. So if you choose E, you'll get 80 points if you spell this one correctly, but you'll lose 80 points if you spell it incorrectly. Bean team, haven't got a clue. Average Joe's. They're always late, these three teams. It's always the same three. Bean team, rushing back from the bar. You're not meant to go to the neighbour's bar. Bean team are almost there. Spelling, make a selection. Everyone is in. Everyone's gone F, and the Bean team are in too. Here it is. Spelling question for you. Everyone's gone big on this. Which of these is the correct spelling? It's an assessment. Yeah, they must have a big house, Fiona. My guess would live it. Rosebud Hotel, just the restos, 10 seconds. 8 seconds now. Really, 4 S's in the word assessment. Rosebud just missed out. Perhaps the internet let them down. That they didn't get in on time. 17, the rest of you did get it right. Keenan's favourite now, it's flags. Choose how many points you'd like to win or lose. Rosebud Hotel. Everyone's in, and everyone has gone for F. No, not everyone. Rosebud don't like the flags or the test eagles. Which country's flag is that with a yellow line, green line, and a red line? 30 seconds. Bolivia, Ethiopia, Ghana, or Lithuania? Jeffrey's made it to the quiz tonight. Good evening, Jeffrey. Came third tonight. There must have been a lot of teams there, Jeffrey. No, there were just 3 teams. Oh, Jeffrey. Surely not. Bolivia, Ethiopia, Ghana, Lithuania. My team is also named Bought You With Us. Only 6 people getting this one. A lot of people would have thought Africa. Let's have a look. Yes, a lot of people went for Bolivia, Ethiopia. In fact, the responses were all over the place. If you actually have a look at the chart there, correct answer is the Baltic state, Lithuania. A lot of people went for Ghana. Only 6 were the correct answer. Literature now. Make your choice. Jeffrey, you weren't here because you were at a club, but tonight is the second to last night of online quiz. Next Tuesday is the last online quiz for what could be forever or for a little while, possibly for a long while. Literature, everyone's in. Here's the question. Which of these books was Stephen King the author? Dracula, Frankenstein, Pet Sematary, or Silver Bullets? Stephen King, Shawshank Redemption. No, that wasn't on the list. Rosebud. Everyone's in, 18 people. Pet Sematary, 1983 horror novel, turned into a movie in 1989. Music Jeopardy. We're going to hear a song from the 2000s-ish. Test Eagles. It's recent stuff. So Jeffrey will have no idea. He likes the classics. Have a listen to this. We're after the name of the band or artist.
Everybody's gonna love today, gonna love today, gonna love today. Everybody's gonna love today, gonna love today. Any way you want to, any way you've got to. Love me, love me, love.
Theme team, well done. They just got in 14 people the correct answer. So that is Love Today by Mika. Aussie artist, I believe. Not a one-hit wonder, but more of a one-hit, sort of one album hit wonder. They sort of released an album in 2000s, and then that was it. And they had a few good songs on it. Next question is animals now. We've got a question on the animals. We'll show you a picture of an animal. Everyone's in. Here's your question. Which is the largest type of lizard? Which is the largest type of lizard there? One of them's pictured there. It's hard because we've zoomed in on some of these little fellas. These pictures are not the real size, folks. There it is, the Komodo dragon of Indonesia. We have the chameleon. The northern alligator lizard was D. Iguana. The Komodo dragon is the largest, of course. And 16 people getting the points. History question now. How far back do we go? A couple of 100 years. Everyone's gone F. Not the Test Eagles, though. Rosebud, waiting on them. History question. Here's your question. In which year did the explorer James Cook begin charting the coastline of New Zealand? Which year did he start charting New Zealand, bro? 4 options. 1769, 1779, 1789, 1799. 11 people with the points, 1769. Actually, someone did mention, Tracy mentioned she enjoyed the terrible dad joke. So speaking of, did you hear about that chameleon that couldn't change colour? This poor chameleon lizard couldn't change colour. It had a reptile dysfunction. Reptile dysfunction. There's no kids playing tonight, are there? All right, fine. Let's have a movies question then. Most of you have heard these dad jokes before. I get that. I do apologise. What's worse than a dad joke is last week's dad joke. Ken Berens, Titanic swim team, still giggling at the joke. Distracted. There we go. Everyone's in. It's a movies question. What's the movie? In which movie would you hear this song? Have a listen. 18 people in with just 10 seconds. Who was the fastest? Marnes with 3.38 seconds on the clock. Yes, Top Gun, Take My Breath Away, 1986. Be good if they featured that song in the new Top Gun movie, I think. Geography Jeopardy. It's kind of anthropology in geography. We're looking at populations. Oh, sorry, Fiona. Did you want me to tell the joke again? Did you? No, just read the questions. All right. Here's your question for geography and anthropology. Which Indian city is the most populated? Of the four there, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, or Mumbai. Some of these Indian cities have changed their names over the years after British rule. These are the current names. Most popular city in India, Titanic swim team. 14 people getting it right. Well done. Mumbai is the correct answer. Delhi was the other popular answer. Who was fast? J.K. Aaron, 4 seconds on the clock. Let's have some sport now for Jeopardy. 2 to go for Jeopardy. We've got biology after this one. The Stooges. Did you mean to choose A for sport, Stooges? That's it. We're not playing. We're not doing this. Hate sport. What two players met in 3 consecutive Wimbledon finals from 1988 through 1990? The Stooges are like, yes, we're not losing any points. 30 seconds on the clock. We're after the 2 players that met in 3 consecutive Wimbledon finals from 1988 through to 1990. 17 seconds on the clock. JJ. Boris Becker, Stefan Egberg, Pete Sampras. Stefan Egberg's in there twice. Does that help? Boris Becker and Stefan Edberg. Stefan Edberg won in 1988 and 1990. Boris Becker won in 1989. 3 Wimbledons in a row. Last question for the Jeopardy is biology, the human body. Stooges have gone F this time. The funny thing is, it's about sporting injuries. No, it's not. Here we go, biology. Where is the human body? Where in the human body is the premolar? Premolar. Is it in the ear, the feet, the heart, or the mouth? Rosebud Hotel, everyone's in. Yeah, the premolar sounds like something in the mouth, and it would be a boxing injury for sure if you get the premolar knocked out. End of round 5 already, ladies and gentlemen. It's only just gone 8 here in South Australia. We're ahead of schedule. Who won that round? It was TI again with a perfect 1,000. 3 for TI tonight. They've done that before. Let's have a look at the round scores. Anyone else? The Zigberts get 1,000 as well. They're going to be battling it out at the top of the round. We'll have a look at the top scores in just a moment. Wookaraka Wolves did pretty good. 5th. Bean Team 800 with Titanic Swim Team. Here's the overall leaderboard now with 18 teams after 5 rounds. Rosebud have cracked 1,000. TI are launching ahead of the Zigberts by about 500 or so points. Titanic Swim Team very close behind the Zigberts. There's only 22 points in second and third, as you can see. Unless, of course, your phone screens are tiny and you can't see the font. Stooges have nudged into 9th position with Test Eagles in the top 10. It's a battle for last, and it's a battle for 10th, and it's a battle for first. Let's do round 6. We won't see the leaderboard again until the end of the quiz. 100 points for the correct answer. Maximum minus 20 for incorrect answer. The points reduces, the clock counts down. So get in quick if you want those points and you want to knock TI off the perch. Who is the artist? Classic music now. This is definitely before your time. We're going very mono. We're going back to the 50s and 60s for these guys. Who's this?
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such.
Hang on, I'm mid-pour here, people. I'm mid-pour. I'm not a barman. The artist is The Platters. The song is The Great Pretender. Classic. I'd say that song came out in the late 1950s. Yes. Are you questioning the Coopers, Nixon Mutts? This is a very South Australian thing to do. Run an online quiz and drink Cooper's XPA, folks. The brewery's just down the road. You can smell the hops. Platters, I think 1950s for that song. In which nation's territory did Napoleon die? There are the flags again. Which nation's territory did Napoleon die? Page 51. Six teams getting the correct answer. It's the UK. Napoleon died at Longwood St. Helena, which is off the coast of Africa, which was obviously held by the Brits at the stage. 6 people getting it. Well done for those that did get it. TIJK down to team's name is board. I haven't got a clue. In the Stooges. In Seinfeld, who called Jerry a very, very bad man and vowed revenge on him? Was it Babu Bart, Joe Davola, Leapin' Larry, or Izzy Mandelbaum? And would it be politically correct enough to have an episode like this on television in 2022? Probably not. 10 seconds on the clock. 8 people getting it. Babu of Pakistan said that Jerry was a very, very bad man in his strong accent. Probably couldn't get away with that these days. That's what they did in the 90s. Con the Fruiterer, you won't see him on TV again. Which of these rivers does not form a natural border between England and Wales for some of its length? Which of these rivers does not form a natural border between England and Wales? D, Severn, Tawi, or Wye? I don't know how to pronounce these rivers. D, Severn, Tawi, Wye. JK. England and Wales border. 17 people with 7 with the correct answer. 11 missing out. The Tawi is the longest river flowing entirely within Wales. D, Severn and Wye all run along the border of England and Wales, for those that have been there. Back to the airports. The main airport that serves New York City is named after which president? Is it Kennedy, Reagan, Roosevelt, Truman, or Washington? Everyone's in very fast on this one. Rosebud. Everyone getting it mid-sip. Kennedy's the correct answer. Someone was very quick, though. 1.48 seconds on the clock. JK in Kennedy Airport. Been there 3 times, they have. Wouldn't go there at the moment. In 1965, Colin Ridgway became the first Australian to do what? Climb Mount Everest, play in the NFL, swim the English Channel, or win the Boston Marathon. 1965, Colin Ridgway. He was the first Australian to do what? Incorrect answers all over the place. Titanic and Test Eagles landing the correct answer. Colin Ridgway, first Australian to play in the NFL, American football, in 1956, and he did high jump at the Summer Olympics. Which country is this? Pictured in red. We don't have any words on this map. You might need to zoom in on that one. Hope you can see that okay. We've got a country in red. Is that Argentina, Colombia, Peru, Uruguay, Venezuela? The clue is it's a country located in South America. We can even narrow it down and say it's the top end of South America. We'll even do that for you. On this, the second last online quiz for Time Out Entertainment. 12 people getting it. That is Colombia, famous for its coffee. Colombia's famous for its coffee, right? 12 people getting it. Some were very quick. 1.21. The Stooges mean business. Fighting back, getting an extra point over the Zigberts could help them get into the top 3. Drew Barrymore has been in a film with Adam Sandler. Is that true or false? Drew Barrymore has been in a film with Adam Sandler. Yeah, the little girl from E.T., she's been in lots of movies with Adam Sandler. 50 First Dates, Wedding Singer, Blended, and The Family Moon. So it's very, very true. Everyone getting the points. Easy points. Which of the following islands is not part of Australia? 3 of these are part of Australia. One of them isn't. Christmas Island, Cocos and Keeling Islands, Coral Sea Islands, and Easter Island. Australian geography for you. Easter Island is, I think it's owned, yeah, it's a Chilean island with the big crazy statues. Still trying to work out how they got there. Easter Island, the others are all part of Australia. Last question for round 6. Concorde aeroplane was built as a collaboration between which 2 countries? We need 2 responses from you, A and E or C and B. We need 2 from you. Hit submit. Started in 1976, went till 2003. Maximum speed over twice the speed of sound. Mach 2.04. Seated 128 passengers. Had trouble with the takeoff, I believe. The France and UK was Concorde Airlines. Twice the speed of sound. Bringing us to the end of round 6, ladies and gentlemen. Who won that round? Team name is Bort 726. Welcome to the round leaders. Sorry, that's the round scores and the round winners. So there's our round winners list with some numbers in the middle of the screen. That's quite interesting. Let's just see if we can clear that. Maybe because I'm showing 2. The round winners, there they are. Bort 726, round scores, very close behind them, TI. Not going to show you the full leaderboard now as we get into the final round this evening. Unless someone needs a quick drinks break or a toilet break. It's not going to happen. We're into it. Round 7 now. The last round tonight. Second last for the year. Who knows when we'll be back online, but we are certainly back next week. Same time. Round 7, 100 points for the correct answer. Maximum minus 20 for incorrect answer. The points reduces. The clock counts down. First question for round 7. In what year was the Red Barons finally shot down? the Red Baron, 1913. 14, 15 through to 1918. Choose the correct answer for the points. And they are reducing as the clock counts down. Everyone's in, and only 2 people getting the right answer. And that would be my team name is Board and Test Eagles again. If that is the correct answer. Yes, 1918 was the correct answer. German Air Force during World War I, the Red Baron, famous pilot for the Germans. When did Martin Luther King Jr. deliver the famous I Have a Dream speech? Let's have 2 people.
So we've come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic...
Amazing speech, folks. I Have a Dream speech, 1963. 11 people with the correct answer. A lot of people liked 1968. Look at that. Which city hosted the 1996 Summer Olympic Games? Some of you would still call this history as well, the 1990s. I get offended. Athens, Atlanta, Barcelona, Seoul, or Sydney. 1996 Summer Olympic Games. Ten people getting it right. Atlanta's the correct answer. B, 1996. It's daylight saving time. Which of these cities has daylight saving time? Might have given this one away at the start of the night if you were playing at the start of the night. Adelaide, Brisbane, Darwin and Perth. Seconds, 15 seconds on the clock. Haven't got a clue. Yes, South Australia, daylight saving times, where it's 8:15 currently, and the year 2002. Where is this statue actually located right now? Where would you find this statue? In Florence, Paris, Rome, or Venice? Test Eagles and Nixon Mutts having a big finish. Florence. In 1873, the statue of David was removed from the piazza to protect it from the damage and displayed in the gallery in Florence. 13 people with the correct answer. So music now. Who is the lead singer of this band? Have a listen.
Yes, please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in
14 people getting it. That's Adam Levine of Maroon 5. That's the song Sugar by them. I was surprised that 14 people managed to get that one. How many lanes does an Olympic swimming pool have? How many lanes for an Olympic swimming pool? It's definitely an even number. 6, 8, 10, 12 or 14 are your choices. How many lanes? They don't all necessarily get used. This is the trick here. Rosebud, my team is also named Port. So there are actually 10 lanes, but 2 don't get used. So the outside lanes aren't being used, of course, and there must be 2 spaces 2.5 meters wide for social distancing, of course. But 10 is the correct answer. Only 2 people got that. I bet everyone went for 8. Yeah. 8. It's a trick question. And well done to the teams that did get it. And my computer just froze on me. Hate it when it does that. We are frozen in space and time right now. We are definitely frozen in space and time. Let's hope we can get out of this. Maybe the keyboard's died. Not sure. There we go. I think we're back. Yes, we're back. Here it is. How many brothers and sisters did JFK have? How many brothers and sisters did JFK have? 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8? And how many are left wing? They're all left wing. Team. Only 4 people getting it. Unbelievable. JFK had 3 brothers and 5 sisters. That was a big family. Was a big family. 2 questions to go tonight. Second to last online quiz. It's sport for the Stooges. Who did Alan Border succeed as Australia's Test captain? 30 seconds. Points reducing as the clock counts down. Chappells. 1 War, a Hughes, a Yellop, and a Taylor. Alan Border brought us out of the dungeons, folks, and did an amazing job with the team. Kim Hughes was the captain of 28 tests between 1979 and 1984, and he captained the Rebel Australian team in South Africa. And then Alan Border came in and saved the day. Last question of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's music, so have a listen to this one. We're after the next line when the music stops.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point.
There it is. What's the next line? No one's in. Someone's got it. Well done, everyone's in for the last question tonight, and 11 people getting it right. Katy Perry, the song is Raw, released a few years back. The last line we heard there was, I let you push me past the breaking point. So the next line was, I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. Bringing us to the end of the second to last quiz online. Well done, teams. Who won that round? My team is also named Bort. What a finish. Let's have a look at the round scores, though, quickly before we see the full leaderboard. The round scores are just behind them was Ken, 538. T.I. and the Zigbirds still close. It's anyone's quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Please rate your experience. Not that it hugely matters with 2 to go. 30 seconds. There you are. Rate your experience. Hopefully we can bring some more online quizzes back. But the numbers are just not viable at this stage. We're below 20 playing now. So we can't really maintain the quiz at this stage. Before we go quickly, I'll show the leaderboard. A big thank you to Tom Ad Entertainment, who's been bringing this online quiz for 2 years, plus a few months, and we're getting close to the end. So speaking of the end, it is scoreboard time. So let's have a look at the full leaderboard now. Ladies and gentlemen, who won tonight's quiz? It's anyone's guess. Let's find out. T.I. stayed there. The Zigbird stayed in third. The Titanic swim team managed to get third. Let's scroll through and see where you're at. There it is, the full leaderboard. 18 teams tonight. Thanks for playing, everyone. And remember, we've got one last online quiz next Tuesday night. Hopefully, we can have some guest appearances for that last one. And hopefully, we can do it all again at some stage throughout the year, but not due to a pandemic. Thanks for playing, and thanks very much for the kind words. And we'll see you all next Tuesday for the last one. No, really?